Hello, beautiful souls. If you have been experiencing in this time where things in your life are falling away, this message is for you. We are going through a massive shift and we are being asked to surrender in this time. If you are new here, hi, my name is Candace. I am a psychic medium and I am a channel of light language, light codes, and I help you and teach you to empower you so you connect to your divinity within self. So this channel, what I was tuning into to support you in this moment in time, is we're going through such a massive change, and what is being asked of us is to surrender deeply, to surrender to the flow of life to just move through us, to allow source energy to move through our vessel and our being with less resistance. So how do you know if this message is for you? Are you having a collective experience? This is for you. If you are experiencing great challenges right now where you are, where things are falling away, your career is being changed, you're losing, car and house and all sorts of wild things, like big, very foundational things happening in your life, and they are just falling away right now, that is because you are on a pathway of learning a lesson. You are being asked to disconnect so much attachment to what we have to the physical world, of which that you perceive of what things should look like. You are being taught to release control. We are in a phase collectively of surrender where we're sacrificing so much of what we thought we needed in order to feel security. Instead, we are being asked to step more into knowing that we do not need the physicality to feel secure within our field, because that's only found within being connected to your energy, to be grounded, to be anchored within your energy. And so now is a time where you are a part of a really rapid change in the frequency of Gaia, where we are all together working together to support the shift of the frequency, but it must be birthed through us. It must be birthed through the collective. And so if what is happening in your life right now feels very uncomfortable, that is because there are lessons in the uncomfortability that you are needing to experience and need to learn in order to shift and anchor in this new identity that you have been working through. Because if you are here listening to this, that means that you have done so much internal work, so much alchemy, so much healing in order to be in this place, in order to learn those lessons. So if you are here with me, this means that you are needing to anchor in even more potently that new identity, the identity of which that is unshakable by what surrounds you. Because what is yet to come, the change that's happening from the old frequency into the new, then we are needing to be more grounded and stay more connected to our heart and to our field to allow what needs to really dramatically change in the world. If we're wanting to shift into a 5D frequency, then there's a lot of things that's going to fall away. Things have to collapse. All the things that are not built on firm foundations, that is not sustainable to be in that frequency, that must need to be transformed, rebirthed. And transformational energy, or passive energy, if you're looking at the law of three, the destructive energy, this is transformation. It means that it has to always change. It's malleable. It is not a fixed energy. And if it's not in alignment to completion of the journey of the evolution of Earth to moving and shifting into 5D frequency, that is only aligned with the completion, is aligned with the collective that is vibrating on a soul level with unconditional love. So all that isn't in alignment with the vibratory state of unconditional love must fall away, and that will happen in your world and all around us. So this is why we are experiencing right now great challenges, because if your world right now, there's things that are being transformed, it's because it's not in alignment with the trajectory of which you're going. The pathway that you are on all that is asking to fall away, the more that you release control, the more comfortable it is on your journey. So the more that you recognize the attachment that you hold to things that are external to you is actually slowing down the timeline in order to get to this new identity or this new vibratory state, the state of being vibrating of unconditional love. The pathway of enlightenment, which is detaching from the physical world, from the ego, and moving from a place of unconditional love and seeing the world from this place. So this is why we are all experiencing deeply uncomfortable challenges. Like, I had to move out of my house. I had no home. My car died. I've changed my career. Like, everything that was identified as being foundational and creating safety, gone within a month, because it gave me the greatest lesson, my capacity. It expanded my capacity and my knowing of what I can hold, and recognizing that I actually can hold so much more and I'm so much more powerful. And I also have completely let go of the idea of what I was constantly projecting. You know, to give you an example, and the idea, because I knew I had to move, but I had an image, a desire of what it was going to look like, the next one. But now I recognize that the more that I projected that image of what it was going to look like, the further away it was, because I was projecting it from that state in that moment, rather than feeling, what am I wanting the energy to feel like that's in service of me in this season, like the now, this very moment of this season. And that is light. That is space, and it is light. There is something about light that everything has to be filled with light, of which that I'm bringing into my world right now. And that is about the sun. But there's just something to do with light that is just so important for the season that I'm in, because it's also about stepping into the light, let alone just having a connection and being immersing in the abundance of light right now. But it's also that I am in a season of stepping into the light. And so now that I've let go of what it needs to look like, in truth, there is such a surrender to that, because now I'm knowing that what comes to me, what arrives to me, is what was meant for me. And so there's a surrender of what it needs to look like. I have an energy of what I'm looking for, but what it needs to look like is there's less rigidity in that. There is more malleability. It allows it to evolve and come and present to me, rather than me trying to control the journey of where I want to project out of where I'm wanting to be. And that is how you move through your journey of whatever cycle and season that you're in with more ease, because this is a flow of universe. This is a flow of creation in itself. For me to recognize, I set my intention, I continue my aligned actions, but then there is a part of the journey to get to completion, to get to where I'm visioning to go, and whatever that is that I have to surrender. I have to release, I have to let go of attachment, and I have to trust that what is coming is in service. And so, my love, if you are experiencing this right now, if you are going through such changes that is just deeply uncomfortable, it is because that there is a lesson in there that is so important and valuable for you to learn. So start to look at, if you haven't seen my last 2 videos, which is about the laws of the universe and about time in itself, start to understand the force of the universe in itself and how it truly works. Learning the law of 3. The neutral, the passive, and the active, learning the law of octaves, which is the journey in order to get into completion, learning about time in itself, understanding how time works. It constantly moves forward, and yet you can control time by speeding it up, by optimizing on moments that present to you. And if you're wanting a deeper support and deeper understanding to your unique situation of where you are, that is what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you on your pathway so that you can move within alignment with where we are going as a collective with more ease. So you can come back into harmony within your field and in alignment with all parts of self, with your mind, with your body, with your heart, and with your soul. Because it's when all of these parts of self align that we are walking in alignment with our higher self, that we are walking the pathway of enlightenment, where you have control and you all walk together rather than the internal battle. Do not be discouraged by the challenges of which that you're facing. Recognize it is here because it needs to be, because it is what is. All that is happening is what was always meant to be, even if it wasn't that you're hoping for or what that you could ever vision. But if it has been brought into your reality, it is a projection of yourself, because you are the creator of your reality. So everything that has come to you in challenges is actually a reflection of your energy, and it is there to help guide you so you can get through the next level. So the reality that you live in, and I know this because I go through uncomfortable things, it is actually here because of me, because everything is a reaction to my energetic field. And remember that you aren't alone. There's so many people are going through this time of great challenge, but it is all for a purpose and is all here to help you. So we're going to close this part of the message up, and I'm going to just bring through some light codes, some light language, just to support you, because I think it's a wonderful way to ground information. I think it's a wonderful way to just like bring us back into the body. And I always love to do this. And if you're wanting to join me weekly, I do a connection circle. All the information is in the description below. This is a beautiful way to be supported with an alignment with the energy of what's happening in that week, where I channel a guided journey, light language, activation, specific information so you can be supported in life. This isn't meant to take up time, but it's meant to support you. Or if you're needing a deeper immersion, I have bigger journeys to help you on your internal journey of discovering more of self, because I'm here to empower. And so, my love, if you can just take a breath and just relax into your body as I open channel and welcome in all that's needing to come in and support. The Arcturians are very strong in my field today and have been for a little while, because they're wanting to come through to really support the shift that is happening in this moment, because it is needing to heal our physical body. So they're just wanting you to take a breath and begin to soften. You are loved, my darling. You are safe and you are held in all that you are walking through. You are walking through the fire of preparation that is going to bring forth a version of you that is connected to your power and to your light. It is here to be birthed into the world to support all of which that lives in this universe and all that surrounds, because you are merely a reflection of all things, and all things are a reflection of you. Just take a breath in this moment and soften your shoulders. Allow yourself to receive our codes into your vessel so that you can be supported with our healing energy, our frequency of divine source light that is here to help your physical form transition in this time of evolution. Recognize that you are here to activate codes within your vessel. You are here to activate your light, your connection to light, your ability to transmute and speak light. You are a frequency being. You do have the ability to translate all frequency and energy. It's only your conscious mind that continues to get into the way because you try to interpret it, of which that you have only ever known. But it is not always meant to be understood but felt. So allow it to be an immersive experience of which that you walk around in this life truly awake, awake to your design to always receive, to feel, to transmute. You are an antenna for all energy that surrounds you, but it is, are you awake? Trust in yourself, trust in that pull that guides you gently towards the pathway of which that is here to support you. Trust in that magnetic pull of which that is calling your name to come in to support you. We thank you for listening and being here and accepting this transmission. We are now complete. Candace back here. That was an unexpected, beautiful message. And I hope that supported you in the beautiful transition that you're going through. And I am here with you, and I'm experiencing it with you, and I'm here to support you. And I would love to hear what you felt and what you received in this transmission, and if there's anything that you would like to add so that we can share this more with the world. And I send you love.